Hello there. If you've ever been interested in coding or building production grade applications but don't know where to start, you're in the right place. Welcome to my code spot. My name is Yasser and I'm here to guide you on how to become a successful developer. Now, coding is a very valuable skill to have in this day and age as it empowers you to create and innovate solutions to very complex and sophisticated problems across a very large variety of industries, which will open you up to different and diverse career opportunities and equip you to rapidly evolve in the job market. Now we're going to look at all the industries where coding can be applied. You will see how important it is for you to obtain this skill. It's going to empower you on building applications out of nothing. You're going to build world class and production grade application following the best and standard practices in the industry. I hope you're excited. So let's jump right into it. So, like I said earlier, coding can be applied in so many areas. So, looking at some of the areas, we have software development. Perhaps it's like the most common area where people actually, dive in when it comes to coding, because some people even regard coding as software development, not knowing that is just one aspect of coding. So, software development include building softwares, mobile applications, and web applications, and embedded system. Now, it's okay if these terms sound strange or overwhelming. We're going to look into them in bits. Another area where we can apply coding is web development. Like I said, software development and web development is often intertwined. People actually use the terminology for both technologies. So basically it's the same thing. It's building a website on that can be rendered on a browser. Now we have mobile app development, which have to do with building mobile applications that can be installed on your mobile phones, be it iOS and Android. And all of these technologies have specific languages that are used to build them. Some of these languages are Swift, Kotlin, Java. Now we have game development as well. Game development is have to do with building game. All the games you play, they are being coded right from scratch. Yes, all the games, all the Call of Duties, all the FIFAs, all the soccer you play. All these games are all coding. So that's another aspect of coding where you can apply your skill. Now another aspect is data science and analysis used to analyze data. You can visualize data and interpret the data to make sense out of it. Some of the languages you can use for such analysis is Python, R, Julia, and more. And another trending area in coding is artificial intelligence, which have been very very trending in the recent months. So coding is also a core skill when it comes to artificial intelligence, because the artificial intelligence models are actually built with codes. So you can see that coding is very very, like, it's super essential. It's an essential skill to learn. Then my favorite, one of the interesting parts, areas where you can apply coding is robotics. Programming robots on how to do different things. You can program a robot. We've all seen movies where you can see robots doing different things. Now it's now beyond movies. We can see them in reality. You can see robots talking to you, attending to customers, and all that. You can see cars driving themselves and all that. So all this have to do with the robotic aspect of coding. Then we have embedded systems where you can program your microwave, your remote controllers, and all that. So all these are another aspect of coding. Then we have the networking, which have to do with routers, switches, and other things. If you've ever worked in a company that you have to manage the network, you understand what I'm saying. But if you've not, would also look at all of this. Then cybersecurity is another aspect of coding, which essentially have to do with providing security for your infrastructure. Could be your network, could be your computer system, could be your domain, and all that. You can also use coding to prevent yourself against hackers, identifying vulnerabilities, security, be a security analyst, security expert for a company. So right now you can see a lot of opportunities where just learning a coding skill will get you so much jobs. Now, another aspect is the bioinformatics, which have to do with applying your coding skills in the biological, industry, where you can, deal with stuff like DNA, protein structure, and even drug discovery. Then we have simulation and modeling, used to build simulations such as maybe flight simulations, engineering simulations, economic simulations, and other complex system, to predict things. Then we have the financial analysis and trading. We have the quantum analysts use coding to build, financial models, risk assessment. All these are very, very real life scenarios of applying coding. Then we have the automated testing and QA. Now, this is an aspect of web development. When you've built an application, you do what is called a testing and quality assurance on that application to make sure that that application is up to standard and it has no vulnerabilities, no security bugs, and no user experience bugs. Then another industry is the education. Coding is taught, to students on, how to think and solve problems, in the real world. And then the last but not least is the virtual reality and augmented reality. Yes, we might have used, some of us might have used such technologies. A very, very common technology is the VR goggles that you can use to wear and watch things online or even watch videos and all that. So this is another aspect where you can use your coding skills to build application on such. So these are just like few examples, but as you go deeper into it, you would see that it is endless. The possibilities are endless. So I hope you're excited. Like I said, you don't need any prior knowledge of coding. I will guide you on how to code bit by bit. You don't need any prior knowledge. All you have to understand is basic. You just have to understand. You just have to be logical. Basically, you just have to be logical. Then you just have to open your mind. Be have a very open mindset in learning these things. They are not complex. They are not as difficult as maybe the mainstream, or you get overwhelmed by all that stuff. No, it's not. You just have to understand some basic, very, very basic principle. Once you understand the basic principle, then everything else falls in place. So we're just gonna start with the web development aspect. And don't get me wrong, we are going to take each and every one of this area where you find your interest, be it the web development, game development, whatever aspect you are interested in. I'm gonna create a lot of courses, a lot of materials on this. So we're gonna start with the web development, so that you understand the core, which is a very, very lucrative industry. We have a lot of demand for such skills in web development, in building websites, web applications, and mobile applications. So I hope you're excited. Let's get into it.